You guys are just inattentive. I'm hungry. Give me a jerky or something. You're devouring that like it's the finest meal ever. I've had far worse jerky before. This is practically a delicacy. Do you want some? What? You were so eager for this mission, even though it's usually a task for the penal law hall or the main hall. And yet, you brought alcohol. It's meant for celebrating post-mission. So, just a tiny sip. Ha. She's annoying usually. But I'm kinda grateful for her today. What? Berserk Demon Squad Leader. Can I have a sip too? Alcohol. Yeah, let's be easygoing. After all, I can always escape when this is all over. As if. There's none for you. Just a little sip. To hell with hypersensitivity, I'll just do what I want for now. This is the Divine Cult Inspector Squad. Open the gates, Gioxa family. We're in the middle of construction. We can't accommodate everyone, so we'll take the guards elsewhere. Inspector, you can come with me. What? You dare. Wait. Are you the Patriarch? No. I'm the second Patriarch, Hong Sango. Second Patriarch. Where's the Patriarch then? They're brazenly exuding demonic energy. The Patriarch is Squad Leader EUI. They haven't shown basic respect. Write that there is nothing to report because they look down on the divine cult. This is a waste of time. Let's move on to the Jiujiang family. Document exactly what transpired. It's clear they don't respect the divine cult as they attempted to separate us from the guards under the guise of construction. Understood. The report will be sent as soon as I'm done. Wait. Calm down, Mr. Inspector. Mr. Inspector. He's refusing to call me by the official title. You haven't even listened to our side of the story. What kind of situation justifies severing ties midway and allowing you to handle matters at your own discretion? That's how I operate. Besides, why would I want to stay after being greeted with such aggressive demonic energy? Would you want to stay and talk if you were me? I know he's the Demon Lord's disciple. But he has quite the mouth. We just concluded our training. The subordinates did not control their demonic energy properly. I apologize sincerely on their behalf. Training. Is that true? Yes. Second Patriarch. I don't like the look in your eyes. Enough with the excuses. Are you undermining the Demon Lord now? How could you even suggest something so preposterous? Then what? As you say, I'm Mr. Inspector. So who do you think I'm representing right now? Answer the question. The Demon Lord, but... If I admit to that. Answer. Answer. Kiek. The Demon Lord. How is this possible? His demonic energy is overwhelmingly strong. I can barely stay standing. Let's try that again then. First, introduce yourselves. I'm the second Patriarch of the Gioxa family. It is an honor to be in your presence, Inspector General. It is an honor. I apologize, but the residence is currently under construction, so we lack the capacity to accommodate so many guard squads. We've arranged a temporary resting location for you. Kindly proceed inside, and we'll guide the remaining squads to an alternative temporary residence. Alright, after that. Hey, Berserk Demon Squad Leader. Yes, Inspector General. Will you go rest at the temporary residence? You probably won't be as comfortable considering they built the place just for a short period of use. The Berserk Demon Squad Leader, EUI Hungarian. This woman who barely looks 30 is the infamous Berserk Demon Squad Leader. You'll behave, right? I've always been well behaved. Are you okay with that? These guys hardly stay put under my control. So enough with the construction. And get lost. Are you serious? You didn't even have the gates opened. Unbelievable. The gates were broken down with a single attack. Why don't you build some new gates since you guys are doing construction anyway? Ah, you can request the demon lord for the money. I'm broke. The third young lord arrived at the Jiaxa family about 30 minutes ago. The heavenly demon divine cult demon god's palace. I heard that the berserk demon squad was assigned as the guards. Yes. We didn't really have another option, but they're also perfect for this role. Just their notoriety alone should help them avoid conflicts. A good combination, really. There may be a situation where the berserk demon squad will have to stop the third instead. The Jiaxa family won't be nice. What will you do? If the third young lord loses to them, arranging for the disciple of the cult head to be killed will make it easier for me to deal with them, but I don't think he will lose to them. So you believe in him? I am not foolish enough to trust someone I cannot see through. The third has gone to the penal law hall. Yes, I heard about that. They managed to find out a lot about the third, but not all. I've always felt that the demon lord could see through all things and people. But, he can't through the third young lord. I hope this mission will help me see what that is. Do you trust me? Yes. Something like that happened. The second patriarch must be upset. I'm sure his ego is badly hurt. So where did you take the people from the divine cult? They were taken to the Dragon Contemplation Pavilion. How reckless. How could he just force his way into the residence past the second in command of the family? Jiaxa family patriarch Hong Quan. Who? The third young lord. He may be a rather difficult opponent to deal with. I didn't expect you to be concerned about a kid like him. He's a disciple handpicked by the demon lord. He may be young, but that does not make him an easy opponent. I'm not underestimating him. He just doesn't seem like someone I need to worry about. Don't be so nervous. The rumors we've heard about the third young lord are great, that's for certain. But when someone is talented in martial arts, they're bound to be dumb. My shrewdness is hard to overcome even for someone with lots of experience. If anyone asks about me, tell them I'm recovering from an illness and that I will invite them to dinner officially. Yes, Patriarch. Then, I'll excuse myself. Ha. I am rather curious about him. Aren't you being too harsh? He's someone who's ruined your son. Aren't you mad? I don't want to think of some idiot who lost in a foolish fight as my son. He should have just died a courageous death instead for the sake of the family. What is he gonna do now? He's neither alive nor dead. How cold. A serpent's blood is cold. I don't want to take care of someone useless even if he may be my son. Ho ho. So when will you continue with the treatment? Any time. Just don't push yourself too hard. Oh, my. That's what I'd like to say. The Jiaxa family. I've been here once before when I had to assassinate the head of the Jiaxa family's best squad. It's still as luxurious as ever. At first, I got involved with that bastard, Hong Yuemun. Coincidentally enough, we have quite an ill-fated relationship. Ha. Goldie. I was wondering where you were. What are you doing here? Come. Let's go get you some food. What's with you recently? You usually eat more than a seasoned warrior. I feel a presence. It's familiar but unpleasant. Do I know them? You're. Long time no see. Let's talk. Hong Yuemun's younger sister, Hong Yiren. What's with the fox? My friend. The third young lord of the heavenly demon divine cult keeps a fox as a friend. Interesting. That's enough small talk. What's the reason you wanted to see me? He's definitely different. It wasn't a mistake last time. Everyone in the family including father is underestimating this man way too much. I can't say what might happen to my family at this rate. I need to find out what he's here for. Must be nothing special. I'm gonna leave if you don't have anything to say. Let's go, Goldie. First, congratulations. You've performed quite well after returning from the solitary bamboo grove. Not only did you receive special attention from the Demon Lord, you now earned a title as the Inspector General. What are you trying to get at? Did you want to spit in the face of the guy that wrecked your brother? Of course not. I don't like him. I wanted to thank you for that. You're quite young. I don't know why you hate your brother, but he's your brother. The very person who almost killed your family member is in front of you, but you want to thank them. He was nothing more than a hurdle in my path. Hurdle. As if. More like a wall you couldn't climb through. He was garbage. Yet, I knew that he did not hesitate while wielding a sword. He was garbage, but he did not lose his quality as a martial artist. Can't say the same for you though. He's better than someone like you, who leeches off of others instead of fighting due to fear, despite having dreams. He's not such an idiot that he deserves to be jeered at by someone like you. Let me warn you. Whether you want to find corruption or whatever by taking on this job, you should know how to bow down to a person if there is something you want. I judge who is worth bowing down to or not. I'm quite sociable after all. But you guys aren't worth that. It's funny that you're the last one in this family that's sane, but I'll warn you since I do think you had the courage to pull something by meeting me. If you really value your family, tell them to stop playing little petty tricks in front of me. Goldie, are you sick? He's only been sleeping since we got here. He won't even eat. He's losing hair too. Young Master, the preparations are complete. The Patriarch and the higher-ups will be attending the banquet tonight. Anyway, since we're here under direct orders from the cult, I think it should be easy for us to steer the mood. I don't think so. They tried to split me up from the Berserk Demon Squad at the very beginning. They tried to isolate me in a place I'm foreign to. I'm sure they'll continue to try and play their little vindictive tricks. Do you mean they could do something unexpected? There's no point in worrying about what they might do. Let's just go. I like that approach. But are we allowed to attend the banquet? They only invited you. It's a mission. Come. You're not gonna cause trouble, are you? No, but it seems like that's what you want. There's no one better than you in causing chaos if we need that kind of trouble. You've got a good eye. Then, let's go taste some snake meat. Whoa. It's really fancy. The back garden looks bigger than the 1,000 Treasure Gold family, and they're known for being the wealthiest out of the 7 families of the demon cult. I've never seen a garden like this one before. This has got to be on par with the royal garden. Whoa. The Tioxas must be rich. The Patriarch awaits you at the gazebo. Also. You can leave your weapons here. You want to try that again? Stop. We're not here to fight. What are you so mad for? Here. Thank you for cooperating. Be gentle with it. I am here as the Inspector General, but I'm just being respectful because it's still your territory. My duty is to guard the Inspector General. I cannot let go of my weapon no matter what. Please be understanding. But. We cannot have you bringing a weapon into the banquet. Stop making the precious guests uncomfortable and show them in. Yes, Patriarch. I understand. He's strong. His chi is sharp enough to sense without even seeing him. He seems to be about half a level above me. He has a stronger presence than Ji Wunhui. I shouldn't underestimate him. Welcome. I'm Hong Quan, the head of the Jiaxa family. It's an honor to be in the presence of the Inspector General. The honor is mine. Patriarch Hong Quan. I'm Xiaoriang, the External Supervision Deputy Special Investigator Head. It's an honor to meet you. You're being too polite. I don't know how I should act. Perhaps if I had been visiting as the 3rd young lord of the cult, but I am here as the Inspector General, so I should act like such. In other words, you're saying the 3rd young lord has a higher status than the Inspector General, and he wouldn't act like this normally. It seems the rumors about your courage and martial arts making you the divine cult's best prodigy weren't false. Yes, young master. I'm going to sit here. Prepare a seat. Why are you sitting over there instead of coming here? This meeting is strictly for business. I will sit next to you once the business is over with. He dares reject the patriarch's offer. The atmosphere is so tense. I understand. Then we shall have our fun after work. How ridiculous. A young guy like him. I knew it. He's looking down on me. He thinks that no matter how talented someone may be, if they are younger than him, then he must be superior. He's just a typical old man you can see anywhere you go. But what differentiates him from the other old men is that he really is in a powerful position and just as skilled. Well, not that I'm complaining. That weakness of his is my weapon. Here's the report on who the target inspection is. Have a look. Telekinesis. So he's trying to show off that he's stronger. For hundreds of years, the list has stayed consistent under our agreement. I don't need to see a what? Are you trying to say that I faked the document? I apologize, but I wouldn't scheme something like that. The table and teacup at once. His telekinesis is beyond what I expected for someone his age. As it says on the parchment, the branches to be inspected are all branches of the Gyeoksa family. I'm supposed to approve this nonsense. You should have raised your son better. Hong Yuemun abused his privileges as the fourth young lord. Yet, what did the Gyeoksa family do while he abused his position? So you're having us take responsibility for what he has done. If that was the case, the penal law hall master would have come, not me. The penal law hall master. What can the penal law hall master do to me, the head of a family? You're straying off topic. Speak only what is necessary. He made the tea boil without even touching it. His ability to control core energy is at its peak. That is many times more difficult than telekinesis. What makes you think that the penal law hall master can't do anything to you? Do you perhaps believe that you're not part of the cult? You've been talking as if that's what you believe. Let me remind you again. The Gyeoksa family and the rest of the 7 families of the demon cult are a part of the heavenly demon divine cult. As a branch of the cult, for hundreds of years, the list has stayed consistent under our agreement. Don't be ridiculous. That was not an agreement. That was tolerance and respect. Don't mistake that for mutual agreement. We're not in the orthodox faction. This is the demon cult. If you were someone we needed a mutual agreement with, I would not be here in the first place. I hope you'll cooperate with us during the inspection. You're right. We're an organization that's part of the heavenly demon divine cult, and we've served the cult for centuries. But it is also true that we have mutually agreed and negotiated about many things. You brought up tolerance and respect, but aren't those two concepts why the cult partially acknowledged our independence? Therefore, I will contact the divine cult myself. It may take a few days, but please be understanding. He wants to resolve the situation peacefully. That's the kind of response I'd expect from a family head. Haha. Well, do you know the reason why the demon lord sent me instead of someone experienced in this matter? I destroyed your oldest son under the name of fighting for succession. How dare he? The reason being that he tried to kill me first. Do you get it? The reason he sent me out of everyone and had your family be the first target of inspection was because he wanted me to be aggressive about this. Do you need to be so aggressive? What did you expect otherwise? That you would smoothly weasel your way out of this by mocking a young inspector general with that serpent tongue of yours? You're crossing the line, even for an inspector general. As the patriarch said, the family is definitely a part of the heavenly demon divine cult. However, the patriarch is someone of high status that no one other than the demon lord himself could. This is between the patriarch, the representative of the Gyeoksa family, and I, the inspector general. It's not the place for some outsider like you to be meddling in. I only forgive once. If you ignore my warning, I will eliminate you at my own discretion. This bastard. I will check all of the documents right here, right now. Order your subordinates to bring all the ledgers of the last 3 years. I will give you half an hour. If you do not present the ledgers to me within that time, I will report the branch as inadequate. I underestimated him for being young. But I haven't been able to take the initiative this entire time. Tell the heads of each branch to bring the last 3 years' ledgers. That was easier than I thought. I didn't expect my experience as the righteous Heavenly Alliance leader's slave to come in handy like this. I just copied what he did when he was pestering his subordinates. But it worked surprisingly well. But what is with this ominous feeling? The Heavenly Net 6 power technique is activating on its own again. My hyper-sensation is warning me of danger. The back of my neck feels sore because of it. Why? What's so dangerous? There's one thing I haven't mentioned. I overworked myself during training, so I need treatment every day. I'm going to call the physician over for acupuncture. I hope you understand. Damned old geezer. Get acupuncture or lie down, I don't care. I feel like my ears are gonna fall off right now. Physician Fong, come in. What is this energy? It feels similar to what I felt before. In a very traumatizing setting at that too. You called, Patriarch. I'm starting to feel sore. I need your treatment. Alright. Then I would appreciate it if you would excuse me. That woman. It's from that woman. Long time no see, Chun Ha-jin. Why does that woman possess the secret demon queen spirit? Haha. You must be surprised by her beauty. I'm certain. I'd never mistake it. What kind of ploy is this? Hey you. The secret demon queen, Kwak Sokyo. How does he know that name? What's your relation to her? What? Is that true? All of our ledgers of the last 3 years. He's looking down on us. What did the Patriarch do about this? The Inspector General emphasized that our clan is part of the divine cult. How could we have replied that we're not part of it? That arrogant brat. I'll have to deal with that Inspector General myself after this is over. I will make sure to. What was that explosion? Damn it. What is going on? Was it him? Overseer. Gather all the clan's martial artists in the back garden of my room. Ah. Yes, sir. Hey, Toad. Why's the young master acting out all of a sudden? I don't know. But if those 4 elders join the fight, a battle will surely break out. It won't be a fair fight at this rate. Call the Berserk Demon Squad. Hurry. What will you do? The Inspector General attacked the Patriarch. We can take that as a declaration of war against us, the Gyeoksa clan. I will stay by the young master and protect him. I'm going to ask you just once. What is your relation to the secret demon queen? What are you talking about? I said that I will ask you only once. Do you want to die? You bastard. Let her go right now. Quab. Where do you think you are? Move out of the way. If you do not move, you will die. Dragon Contemplation Pavilion, the Guard Squad's temporary residence. Berserk Demon Squad. Emergency. Get together right now. From this point onwards, the Gyeoksa clan is a code yellow enemy. We're going to the Patriarch room's back garden. Our goal is to protect the Inspector General. Yes, ma'am. They have insulted the Inspector General and challenged the dignity of the cult. Those who interrupt our mission are all enemies. Show no mercy. Meet the Berserk Demon Squad and you shall meet death. Show the Gyeoksa clan bastards why the Berserk Demon Squad is the cult's cruelest squad. Back off. Cook. You will not approach the young master. Get out of the way. They're close to true supreme peak. I'll be dead if I show any weakness. I'm not afraid to die, but that would put the young master in even greater danger. I must stop them, even if it costs me my limbs. I will protect the young master no matter what. Vajrayiksha Demonic Arts. That Inspector General is the third disciple of the cult leader and the very man who crippled the oldest son of this clan. But still, he's just a disciple. To think he's holding his own against the Patriarch. That young bastard. But how does he know Master? Moreover, how did he figure out who I am? He saw through my deceptive arts, which could fool even a true supreme peak martial artist. I need to get out of here. Where do you think you're going? I'd prefer to capture you alive, but if necessary, I will kill you. Don't make any rash moves. You're out of your mind. Do you know where you are? The Jiaxa clan will now bear the mark of a traitor. Bullshit. You want to know why? The secret demon queen has previously trained with the Steel Blood Fortress. You've harbored someone associated with the Steel Blood Fortress in your clan. You've shaken our trust so much that we have no choice but to demand to see all your ledgers. Once this news spreads, you will be forever ostracized from the demonic Murim. How does he know that Pang Ryung is the secret demon queen's disciple? And I've never heard about the secret demon queen being involved with the Steel Blood Fortress. Don't mock me with your nonsense. TCH. You fool. He's unleashed his demonic arts to their fullest extent. It might be the same poison arts, but it's on a whole different level from Hong Yuemun's. It's practically a different martial art altogether. He's unleashing lethal poison with his palm techniques. All I have to do is concentrate the poison in one part of the body and then expel it. Toad. I'm here. 4 against 1. That's a bit unfair, you old geezers. And you're losing with a sword as magnificent as that. Young master. Take this. Kohab. You won't escape this. What? You nullified my lethal poison with just one slash. You're really forcing me to give it my all. That's enough poison to engulf the entire area. Fall back. Cook. It's incredibly dense, incomparable to Hong Yuemun's. It's deep within me too. Where's Pang Ryung? She hasn't left. She's just behind Hong Quan. It seems she's unaffected by his poison. No, that's not it. She's saturating the atmosphere with dark qi. I see. Now that I see her dark qi, I realize what my hypersensitivity was alerting me about and why I felt so terrible when I left the divine cult. It's not that I couldn't leave the heavenly demon divine cult. The reason I haven't left the heavenly demon divine cult until now is, die, you bastard. Because I didn't want to. Hoo. This is your end. If I had known your wish was to die, I would have granted it much sooner. My dream, the freedom I truly desire, lies behind unresolved vengeance. Cough cough. True freedom until all of the bastards who were involved. It's our first time meeting up close, isn't it? It'd be much more convenient for me to kill both that bitch and you, and purge this vile clan. It was a pleasure meeting you. Venomous serpent. Explosive mountain blast. Dongpil. Get that woman. Yes, young master. You dare. Revealing spirit ghost Eve technique. Quab. Cook. Why didn't my revealing spirit ghost eye technique work on him? What is the meaning of this? How dare you attack the patriarch in our territory and cause such chaos? Do you think you'll be spared for this, even as the demon lord's disciple? Release the patriarch and kneel at once. Only then might we show mercy. You're speaking to the third young lord of the divine cult and the inspector general. You had better adjust your tone. This will be the only warning. Ignore it. And we, the Berserk Demon Squad, will escalate the Jiaxa family from a yellow code to a red code enemy. Our mission will shift to your annihilation. You bitch. We will die in the process, but you should prepare to lose at least an arm. The cult will also be informed, of course. Your family's end is inevitable either way. Move out of the way. I only need that woman. I don't need the patriarch. I understand, but our hands are tied as well. Debating who struck first is pointless now. We just want to resolve things in a peaceful manner. Free the patriarch and provide an honest report. In return, you'll be released. You'll just let us go. Yes. Of course, I am still a bit wary, but I will trust you on that matter. He's staying calm despite the situation and trying to resolve things peacefully. But should you persist in your demands, we'll have no choice but to resort to violence. He's different from the volatile second patriarch. However, his tone is a bit annoying. Are you representing the patriarch? To my knowledge, the second patriarch assumes command in the patriarch's absence. Am I mistaken? You're correct. Then stop being arrogant and stand down. What did you say? You keep yapping away from the back. I don't want to waste time conversing with some bastard with no authority. It seems you've forgotten, but I'm the second patriarch. I will talk to you. Stand down. Further interference will not be tolerated. Second patriarch, the patriarch's safety is paramount. Make sure not to provoke them. A single misstep could. Shut up and stand down. Cross the line again, and you'll face my punishment. That egotistical idiot. Inspector General. You don't seem too well. I will give you an antidote. Hand over the patriarch in return. Second patriarch Hong Sango. He's not as strong as Hong Quan, but he's still a supreme peak martial artist. Enough, move aside. The poison's starting to harm my veins. Did you know? You're in a dire state, severely injured and poisoned. Yet, you're standing so close to me. So, do you plan to attack and take me hostage? Precisely. Ha. Something's off. What? Why's the world upside down? What is that beast? Is that Goldie? When did he grow up that much? Well done. I was worried because you were behaving oddly these past 2 days, but it seems it was all for this surprise. Man, your voice got deeper too. The poison is mixing with the blood. Is it thanks to Goldie's spiritual chi? My body is healing. Despite Goldie's sudden change, I feel a sense of comfort. What was it you said you'd do to us? Still want that fair report. Has your stance remained the same? You are all rotten to the core. Same with the patriarch. You all seem to think that you're above us. You're in no position to offer terms. Perhaps you could plead for mercy or a favor, but negotiation is out of the question. It seems like you're the one in charge now. Why don't you come to a decision? If your arrogance persists, then you truly will spell the end for your family. Upon reviewing the ledgers, some discrepancies were noted, but it appears most branches are untainted by Hong Yuemun's corruption. However, it does seem like someone has been embezzling the funds. Given the flow of the finances, further investigation is hindered by current circumstances. I recommend a revisit as soon as possible for a more detailed investigation. I've documented everything. Sending it now. Don't try to hide what happened here. My report will be as transparent as possible. You too, Supervisor. I'm just reporting what I've seen. Let's not hold any unnecessary personal grudges. Take your patriarch. Without immediate treatment, the demonic energy I inflicted will reach his core. In other words, you don't have any time to spend on chasing us. Prioritize the patriarch's treatment. Consider it a mutual safeguard. Make way. My body recovered so quickly. I get it now. Ah, so that bamboo was the core of the solitary bamboo grove. I had taken it. Goldie was drawn to the bamboo's core, not to me. I'm sorry. I don't know when it will be, but if I find a way, I'll give this energy back to you. Do you want some water? Ha! How are your injuries? All better. Your body is really resilient. You sustained serious internal injuries. I didn't fight that hard. That's true. Why do you seem so down after leaving that snake den? I'm not. You so are. I'm not. I'm just curious about this situation. Makes sense. That fox was no larger than my forearm. How did he grow so much? I'm not sure. All I know is that their bond remains unchanged. Was Tiny Goldie truly the mythical guardian of the solitary bamboo grove? I am certain that as long as Goldie's with the young master is safe. Are you upset that he's a better escort warrior than you are? I cannot deny it. Man, jealousy should be reserved for humans. Even if he's a mythical creature, he's still a beast. I'm satisfied as long as the young master is safe. I just don't know what I should do now. Are you two okay? Of course. I'm fine. We have lots to talk about, but we can do that later. Then are we going to the Geojiang family now? Yes, but there's something I need to verify first. I need to know why that damn thing was in the Jiaxa family, and where the secret demon queen is right now. Did you have a nice nap? We're not in a hurry, but I don't like to waste time. So, respond as thoroughly as possible to my questions. What ties do you have to the secret demon queen? The seal won't come undone. It should be impossible to seal the energy core of someone who has mastered demonic powers. Is there a method to use pressure points for sealing? This isn't related to demonic studies. It's been significantly altered, but it resembles the Orthodox faction's sealing technique more. Especially the Mount Tai and the Big Dipper, the Shaolin's technique for manipulating pressure points. Quaff. Did you have a nice nap? We're not in a hurry, but I don't like to waste time. So, respond as thoroughly as possible to my questions. What ties do you have to the secret demon queen? How does he know about Master? I need to find a way out of here first. Next question. How did you meet the Jiaxa family's patriarch? Cannot answer that. Lock. Your sorcery and the Jiaxa patriarch's demonic arts meshed well. Was there a deal between you two? I only met the Jiaxa patriarch master's orders. Following AG. Ugruk. That's not what I asked. Pull yourself together before you answer me again. Understand? Harg. Kuyu. You son of a bitch. I'll spare your tongue since I need your answers, but you'll still pay for your insolence. Looks like you're starting to grasp your situation. Let's begin again. Act K. Tie her back up and load her into the carriage. But is there any point in taking her with us? Why not just kill her? I'm thinking about it. When should we leave for the Geojiang family? Rest for now. I'll tell you later. Young master. Are you alright? I'm fine. My internal injuries are all healed, so I'm sure the other injuries will heal fast too. That's not what I was asking. You seem quite different from your usual self. That's why I'm worried. You've completely changed after that woman appeared. You almost seem unstable. I wouldn't dare inquire about your thoughts or concerns, but, I'm sorry. I only mentioned it because I'm worried about you. If you feel I've overstepped, I will accept any punishment. Dongpil. I can't explain everything right now, but I've chosen a path in life. It will be vastly different from before. It will be dangerous. There will certainly come a time when I must use you as a pawn. Even so, I will gladly follow your commands. Ma Dongpil. I know you would follow any order I give. But I still wanted to give you a choice. Knowing you've chosen a path is very different from not knowing. His loyalty is almost frustrating. It might have been him who got rid of my prejudice against the divine cult. Tell the squad leader that we're leaving in half a day. We're not going to the Jiujiang family. Then where to? To a treasure storage I haven't visited in years. The closest one among those scattered across the Central Plains. We're heading to Hunan, to Mount Heng's Plain Village Valley. Inform the squad leader about this too and tell the patriarch of the Jiujiang family to meet us in Plain Village Valley with all necessary documents. Tell him I'll consider it a failure on his part if he doesn't show up. This is blatant abuse of power. He may be the Inspector General, but to dictate where a patriarch of the Jiujiang family should go. We cannot accept this. Let's send a message to the cult instead. What should our message say? We'll relay exactly what the Inspector General has told us to do. The Inspector General is appointed by the Demon Lord directly. To complain about the Inspector General is akin to questioning the Demon Lord himself. So, you're suggesting we comply? How will the other families see us if we do? I've never been concerned with the opinions of the other families. Maybe you haven't, but for them to look down on us. What did you just say? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. But my stance remains unchanged. I'm certain others will object too. We're in a position where we must follow their commands, no matter how unjust. No matter how justified our response, if the divine cult disagrees, their word is final. Everything is as the demon god wills. That is the essence of the relationship between the 7 families and the divine cult. But you've been trying to free us from that ridiculous relationship. You're trying to cut off the divine cult to ensure the autonomy of the 7 families. You're nothing like the Jiaxa family, who are acting solely for their own interests. Refrain from saying such dangerous remarks. Alright, but if you do as the Inspector General says, we will never achieve our goal. I need to think. You're excused. Strange. They're asking us to bring the ledgers. If we fail to bring them, we'll be marked as failures in their evaluation. This isn't proper procedure. What if I were to alter the records? In other words, the Inspector General didn't send this message because he genuinely wanted to evaluate us. Mount Heng. It's also nearby. I have no choice but to go. You called, sir. Tonight, we're leaving for Mount Heng with the Sea King guards. Gather all the ledgers for the journey. And, Inspector General, this is Mount Heng, but it's not a path that people usually take. This is the right place. Leave the carriages and horses here, along with the Berserk Demon Squad. The entrance is narrow. It's spacious inside but not enough for 100 people. Then we're gonna have them on standby here. Yes. You must come as well. Inform your team to avoid any rash actions. If the Jiujiang Patriarch is wise, he'll arrive within 2 days. We need to complete our task before then. You'll understand once we're inside. Fine, but I'm hiding behind you if anything goes wrong. Well, that depends on your performance. So, these are the conditions that brought me here. I thought I'd feel excited upon arrival. I believed this place would mark the start of my second life. Yet, I'm calm. Is it because I have a clear goal now? Young master. Are we really going in there? Ack. Hey. Don't step on me. My bad. Damn it. It's so dark. Even using my inner energy doesn't help. Stop fussing. Just follow me. I want to, but I can't see anything. How can you be so oblivious as the leader of the Berserk Demon Squad? It's not as easy as it sounds. I'm more of the destroy and kill type, not the precise and careful type. That's a poor excuse for lack of training. I bet it's the same for him too. Right. You stepped on my foot earlier. Ahem. Hey, answer me. I should have expected this. You need more than just inner energy to see in this place. The dark scent formation array at this cave's entrance severely impairs one's senses. Without my hypersensation, we'd be eternally lost in here. We're almost there. What a long path. Gee, it's not that far. We walked for less than 5 minutes. It's been so long. Oh, to my finest hideout in Hunan, created during my days as an assassin. Whoa. What is this place? I don't need anything here, but these are Bigu pills. We could survive on these for at least 5 years. Wow. Look at all these phosphorescent pearls. Just one is worth at least Zuniang. Are these secret techniques? Looks like medical texts. They're just touching everything without permission. How did you know about this place? Somehow. No way. It's clear that a lot of effort was put into this place. Even assassins don't furnish their treasure hideouts this extravagantly. What kind of cautious person made this place? If all these books were secret martial arts techniques and not medical texts, this place would be an absolute treasure trove. Eui Hungarian. Yes. What is it? I'll be brief. Work under me. What kind of cautious person made this place? If all these books were secret martial arts techniques and not medical texts, this place would be an absolute treasure trove. A treasure trove. It's more like a refuge than a treasure trove. The refuge of the world's best assassin, the Assassin King. I prepared it more thoroughly than any other assassin would have, but I ended up living my entire life as someone else's sword. I was like a turtle, so slow to realize what I truly wanted that I only figured it out after I died once. I was titled the Assassin King and one of the top 10 strongest martial artists, but what significance did those titles hold when I lived as another's tool? I was nothing more than a kid with an old soul who never lived his own life. Chunhajin, you never risked your life to take control over your own destiny. In the end, it seemed like you were. But were you really ready then to give everything for your freedom? Had I strived for success from the very beginning, I might not have died then. In this life, I will truly live. Eui Hungarian. Yes. What is it? I'll be brief. Be my person. This doesn't seem like the right moment for you to be confessing your love to me. Plus, you shouldn't look so serious if you're joking. I'm not joking. I don't really know much about you, young master. And you don't know much about me either. You're also right about that. Why do you want someone you barely know to work for you? What? As you pointed out, I don't know much about you, but I do know one thing. That you're useful. TCH. What the heck? I don't like feeling like I'm being evaluated, but at the same time, hearing him say that makes me happy. I thought something was off ever since we left the cult, but I didn't want to pry. Even when you were rampaging at the Jiaxa family, I figured you had your reasons. But hearing you say that to me, I have to ask. Why have you changed so much? I need to persuade Eui Hungarian here, no matter what. With Ma Dongpil, we faced life-and-death situations in the solitary bamboo grove. He's actually saved me many times. But it's different with her. We don't share a history as deep as mine and Ma Dongpil's. She can't blindly trust me, but she's the captain of a battle squad. If she moves, the entire Berserk Demon squad moves. That's why I want you as my subordinate and why I need to be more earnest now. Harbor a resentment towards the Steel Blood Fortress and the righteous Heavenly Alliance that you guys cannot fathom. Those two. Any divine cult member would hate them. No. I don't just hate them. I loathe them enough to want to kill every last one of those orthodox and unorthodox bastards from the two organizations. I wasn't really interested in the succession competition, but it's different now. Yes. I'm going to be the successor to the Demon Lord. That is why I want you, Eui Hungarian. You don't care who your opponent is. Whether they're from the righteous Heavenly Alliance, Steel Blood Fortress, or even the Divine Cult, you will aim your sword at their throat if given a reason. I'll let you run wild. If you side with me, you will experience real adrenaline, at the very least. I promise. The successor. Are you sure you can do it? I'll have to risk my life. Well, you don't need to go to such extremes, but it's reassuring to see your determination. Is that so? Then take this and make up your mind. Ha! What is this? It's not as potent as the heavenly demon divine orb, but it's still a top-tier miracle medicine. Consider it both a bribe and an offer. This is the real deal. Ugh. I don't like having to use my brain. Alright. Whatever. But one more thing. I want a new sword too. Are you a thief? Do you know how valuable that medicine is? You said it's not as good as the heavenly demon divine orb. I think you're overestimating your worth. Well, it's good for you if I'm stronger. Berserk Demon Squad Leader. You really are asking him for a sword too? Ha. That's true, but you're doing too much. This should do. This is the Tiger Cannon Sword. It's a divine weapon once known as the White Tiger Sword. It's perfect for you. It's now one of the 4 legendary 4 divine weapons. Do you like it? Gulp. This isn't bad. It's so shiny. She's out of her mind. Have a seat in front of me if you're done with your miracle medicine. We don't have much time. What do you mean? We're going to concentrate all the chi in your energy core in just one day, so pay close attention. Otherwise, all the precious chi will be wasted. I'm a bit scared now. How much are you going to boss me around that you're even helping me with chi circulation? You said that it benefits me as well when you become stronger. I'm not sure if you'll survive a year even with all this investment. Whether I'd be alive in a year. Focus. Hey. We're from the Jiujiang family. We've come as the Inspector General ordered. Guide me to the Inspector General. Jiujiang Patriarch Zhang Risen. I am Ga Dukyan, captain of the 2nd team of the Berserk Demon Squad. I greet the Jiujiang family patriarch. Berserk Demon Squad Team 2 Captain Ga Dukyan. Please wait a moment. I will notify them. Ha! They're not here. That's right. His chi waves are disrupting the flow of the atmosphere around us. I must avoid conflict until the squad leader returns at the very least. They've taken a narrow path behind us. We were ordered to stand watch here. He summons us and then makes us wait. What is the meaning of this? Inform the Inspector General that I will only be patient this one time. However, if he doesn't show himself after an hour. Wow. You're so scary. How am I to act as a proper Inspector General in front of someone so scary? Who's there? Then what shall we do? Shall we also overlook your attitude just this one time? The Berserk Demon Squad greets the leader. We greet the leader. That woman's EUI Hungarian, the Berserk Demon Squad leader. Her demonic energy exceeds my expectations. You're rather arrogant. That is not how a mere squad leader should address a patriarch of the 7 families of the demon cult. If you wanted manners, you shouldn't have acted so arrogantly in the first place. Arrogant. I can have you killed with just a word. If I was scared of death, I would not be the Berserk Demon Squad leader. Such audacity. It seems like you really want to die. Enough. You can try. I sent you to welcome our guest, yet here you are, nearly starting a fight. Are you Zhang Risen, the Jiujiang Patriarch? Calm down. You're struggling with the demonic energy from the miracle medicine and chi circulation, aren't you? Ack. My subordinate was rude. I apologize in her stead, so hold no grudge. The Inspector General is the one greeting me first. I'm astonished he would extend such courtesy after summoning me here. I greet the Inspector General. Yes, let's skip the unnecessary stuff. Seems like you're busy anyway. Let's get this over with. Here are the ledgers from the past 3 years. Hey, Mr. Ma. You sure he's fine? He doesn't look like someone who just fainted after diffusing all of the miracle medicine's effects into my body. Stabilizing the internal energy of someone who has mastered a completely different form of demonic arts is no small feat, don't worry. The young master is a lot more powerful than we can imagine. I'm not worried. Hyuk. The ledgers are on fire. What have you done, Inspector General? The ledgers seem real. I'm done with my job. What do you mean, you're done? I will give you a fair evaluation in the report, so let's talk. I need your cooperation for the sake of the cult. What do you mean? There's an organization we need to bring down, but we're a bit short on people. Bring down. We're aiming to shut down the Combat King demonic clan. We're aiming to shut down the Combat King demonic clan. What? Shut down? No. One of the 7 families of the demon cult. What reason do you have for that? Who knows? I'm just following orders from the executives. Nonsense. They are one of the 7 families. There must be a reason for such a significant action. You're doing what the Gyeoksa Patriarch did. What? He was frustrated with the lack of reasoning from the divine cult. Isn't it obvious that we would react like that? Why? You should just do as you are told. There is no obligation for an explanation. Would you defy the divine cult's orders without a reason? The Inspector General can share the reasons if he wishes, but there is no obligation. Now, I'm curious. What's your view on the divine cult? Do you think you're equal to the cult like those orthodox fools think of their allies? That's not true. But even the righteous Heavenly Alliance has the authority to command their affiliated clans and sections. But you're complaining about things even the orthodox bastards wouldn't complain about. Have you perhaps lost your loyalty to the demon lord? The Tokay, isn't he crossing the line too much, even for an inspector general? If the Patriarch would just give us the order. What? Yuwak. Did you say you're the Sea King Guards? I've tolerated your arrogance until now for the sake of your Patriarch's image. But you are not entitled to my patience. If you show your bloodthirst one more time without knowing your place, I will kill you all. As you know, I'm a busy man. So I'll ask you for the last time. Please answer seriously. Will you help me? Or will you leave? Are you still affiliated with the divine cult? Or have you forsaken your loyalty to the cult? The Ice Palace of the Northern Sea in the north. The Sword Palace in the east. The Heavenly Dragon Palace in the west. The Beast Palace in the south. Regions and the overwhelming power of Zhongyuan's Murim forces will change if they get involved in the struggle. The 4 outer wall palaces are training with the orthodox and unorthodox forces and infiltrating Zhongyuan. It's the Sword Palace this time. Heavenly Demon Divine Cult General Strategist's residence, sir. The first guardian is here. General Strategist, do you remember the shameful incident where the Internal Enlightenment Facility's delivery squad was ambushed by the Beast Palace's forces? Heavenly Demon Divine Cult's first guardian Mudam. Of course. It'd be harder to forget such an incident. Heavenly Demon Divine Cult's General Strategist Ho Yozong. There have been unidentified expert martial artists spotted near the northern regions of Guangdong. We haven't managed to assemble a proper tracking team yet. So their origins and identities remain unknown. I see. You weren't aware of this. I was. Given that the Guardian Court is assembling a tracking team, it seems there's someone you need to protect in that region. He deduced that just from our brief exchange. That's right. What? Shouldn't it be a secret? You admitted to it so easily. First Guardian. He doesn't hide things. He's unlike me, who uses a smile as a shield for covert attacks. I won't get anything out of him with shallow conversation. The first team is moving towards the target in secret, but we must be ready for any potential risks. I understand your concern, but those expert martial artists won't go after the target. To be more precise, their target isn't the same as yours. Do you know who our target is? No. That's strictly the Guardian Court's business. Then how can you be so sure? Because I know who they're after. Who are those people? That's enough. Any more detailed information is strictly my business. I would have informed you earlier if you needed to know. But if you insist, I can reveal their identities and objectives. Would you like to know? The General Strategist works differently from me, but he is absolutely loyal to the cult. If he believes I don't need to know, it must be for the cult's benefit. You're right. I was just anxious. I apologize. I've never been like this before. I wonder if I'm getting old. I keep worrying about the politics